Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dark Cloud. I'm PwnShop135. In the last episode, we got back from the power leveling. Shouldn't say our, because I don't know if you decide to power level or not. And we got a new party member. Got Osmond, Moon People Leader, Venner. Hooray! In this episode, we're going to progress back through Yellow Drops. Oh, back through the Moon Sea, I should say. Beforehand, part 2 of results from power leveling. I got new weapons. Now, Toin, Goro, and Ungaga didn't get... Or, I'm sorry. Toin and Goro didn't get anything new. Goro got another Last Judgment, but I built that up, broke it down, and fed it to the Battle Axe. So, let's start with Zhao, who got 3 new weapons. Or, sorry, yeah, 3. First, we have the Hard Shooter. Launches powerful shot, but a bit fragile. It comes with 3 attachment slots, 50 whip, 35 attack, 50 endurance, speed 70, and 0 magic. 0 elements, 8 dinosaur, 5 beast, 12 sky, 20 metal, and 26 rock. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's 5 dino and 20 rock. I'm sorry, I forgot about the attachments. Hard Shooter builds up to the double impact, and it's also the next evolution of Slingshot, Steel Slingshot. Steel Slingshot, made of steel, looks heavy. It's a basic slingshot for Zhao. Anyway, 2 attachment slots, 48 whip, 14 attack, 40 endurance, 43 speed, and 0 magic. 0 elemental affinities, 5 rock, sky, and metal. It builds up to the Hard Shooter, then builds up to the double impact. Bandit Slingshot. Sometimes you can steal items from monsters with this. It's basically Zhao's equivalent of the Bandit Ring. Comes with the ability Steal. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to close my bathroom door and it decided to make a cameo. Anyway, comes with 2 attachment slots, 46 whip, 30 attack, 38 endurance, 48 speed, and 0 magic. 12 wind, 5 undead mage, and 12 sky. Bandit Slingshot's pretty worth it. If nothing at all, just break it down and feed the Sin Sphere to another weapon. Next, we got Ruby, who in addition to an extra thorn armlet, got a Pocule. Pocule, bracelet that honors dwarf of the forest. I think they meant to say dwarves, because it's got the same thing as the little imps, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Anyway, comes with 3 attachment slots, 50 whip, 35 attack, 40 endurance, 69 speed, nice, 55 magic, 10 wind, 20 holy, and no busters. And Ungaga got the halberd. Powerful lance with an axe blade. Oops, I didn't want to equip that. Anyway. Comes with 2 attachment slots, 52 whip, 44 attack, 28 endurance, 75 speed, 0 magic, 10 ice, 15 wind, 8. That is 8. 8 beast. My brain didn't know how to math for a second there. 8 beast, 8 metal, and 5 sky. Now, this other thorn armlet that I have, I'm going to take it and feed it to... Yes, I was going to feed it to to Goro's Satan's Axe, because it's going to need a ridiculous amount of magic. In fact, I do believe I'm going to need, what was it, 50? No, 90. No, that's fire, sorry. 128 magic. So, next time I get a spare chance, I'm going to build this up and stats break it. In fact, after I stopped recording, I checked around and I got more magic. So, alright. Now that we have Osmond in the party, we've got new dialogue from the other denizens of Yellow Drops. I'm only going to talk about some of the more interesting ones, starting with Samba. Don't tell anyone, but the boss loses it if he doesn't get his way. Don't take him too seriously, though. Then Linda. The boss is so cool, like that airhead Samba. So it seems like there's a little jealousy going on between Samba and Osmond. Okay, over here we have Lumba, who doesn't really believe in his boss. What? The champion of the Colosseum? Not likely, even if he is the boss. And Salsa seems to share the same sentiment. So off to the Colosseum with the boss? He'll never win. This one has nothing to do with Osmond, but the text is kind of weird. You found out what the bracket sealing skill is? No? So no one's heard of it, huh? Yeah, it's kind of weird that they just put a random bracket in there. Right, Flammy has some very interesting lore as far as Osmond. True, no one is as energetic or intelligent as the boss. Did you know once great ancient Badon ruled the village? One day, the boss attacked and killed Badon in his sleep. Badon became a part of the past. The boss took over as head of the Yellow Drops. You could call it a revolution. The boss is pretty ruthless, isn't he? Limbo also has nothing to say towards the boss, but he does mention how he hates the color of the moonbug. And last but not least, we have Jive, who has new information for us. Keywords for realizing the ancient treasure, Brave Arc, are Fire, Holy, Immortal, Rock, Bird, Metal, and Wizard. But don't forget, only a particular sword can be built up into the Brave Arc. I'll go over that in another video. Leiden, who, in my opinion, oversells Osmond. In fact, everybody oversells Osmond. Yeah, let's go ahead and 2, 3, 4. So, while I'm here, the jackal and the snail are weapons for Osmond. I don't believe you can buy these before you get him, but since we have them, let's go ahead and buy it. And I mean, I've got gangbusters as far as cash goes, so this is a drop in the bucket to me. Anyway, Osmond, his weaponry are guns. We have the machine gun, his default weapon. Powerful blazing gun. 3 attachment slots, 22 attack, 30 endurance, 55 speed, 50 whip, 0 elements, and 0 busters. It is practically a clean slate. We have the Jackal, an upgraded machine gun, with 3 attachments, 55 whip, 30 attack, 35 endurance, 65 speed, and 8 magic, 0 elemental affinities, and 3 across the board. First build-up needs attack, endurance, magic, all the elements, no breakers. Second build-up needs attack, endurance, speed, magic. No elements, all the breakers. So if you want to build this up, diamonds are your best friends. We got the snail. Gun made of shell. Fires magic bullets. Anyway, comes with 4 attachment slots. 45 whip, 34 attack, 50 endurance, 60 speed, 10 magic, 5 elemental affinities, and 0 breakers. Build it up. First build up needs all the elements, no breakers. Second needs attack, speed, magic, all the elements, none of the breakers. I don't know which one to go with, so I'm just going to equip Snail and see how that works. I just remember the last thing I want to do before we go back into the dungeon. Since we have a new party member, we're just going to increase the health and water pip of all the characters. Because Osmond, and I really should have gotten these off camera, Osmond comes with 100 health and only 3 water pips. So we need to get him up to 7 and 120. So I'll just cut this out. I'll see you guys when I've got everything. Okay, there we go. Got everybody up to 130 health and 7 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I can't math today. Anyway, 8 water pips. So, with nothing much to do, let's go back to the Moonsea. Alright, back to number 8. Now, here's where Osmond comes into play. Toan can't jump this. Osmond. His skill is to hover. Seems Osmond can fly over this. Basically, he can hover over bottomless pits like this and footholds, which saves you a lot of time and trouble, so you don't have to, swap to Zhao or, endure that cutscene. The other thing that I like from Osmond is his cannon animation. I think it's pretty funny. Other than that, I have low opinions of Ozzy. Okay, we're not even going to use him. Oh wait, no. Never mind. Toan got to level up before we ended the video. Alright. So, Zhao's turn. Anyway. Well, where to begin with, Osmond. He is absolutely terrible. That's where to start. He comes into the game far too late. Like, spoiler alert, we're in the second to last dungeon. We have one more dungeon after this. And Osmond is terrible. Like, he comes in far too late. Like, out of all of our party members, and, benefit of the doubt time. Out of all of our party members, there's only one party member who had who had an easy time when it came down to their debut. And that was Ruby. Because not only does her gimmicks, or her gimmick makes her a powerhouse, but we also got a you know, a non-starter weapon for her, or a non-default weapon for her, you know, right off the bat. And nobody else is, you know, good. Zhao burned through a lot of repair powders. Goro, I didn't want to deal with unless absolutely necessary. And, you know, Ungaga, same story. Oh, boo. You had to beat King Mimic, didn't you? But, like, he comes in far too late in the game to actually be viable. So, in order for him to at least be on the same level as Ungaga, you have to stop what you're doing and power level. Like him specifically. And if you actually want him to get off on a good footing, you have to have the scratch ready to buy one of his guns. At least, you know, 1,500 for the snail. That's on the low end. It's just, he comes in far too late, and he feels like an afterthought compared to Zhao and Ruby. Because it feels like, with him having two types of guns, he's supposed to be a more powerful replacement for Zhao and Ruby. Which that is far from the case. In fact, there's only one subject he's better at, both of them. But other than that, he is just horrendous. Because his machine guns are supposed to be... Well, his main gimmick is, aside from having guns out the wazoo, his main gimmick is, or what he excels at is speed. Like, he's a much faster, ranged attacker compared to Ruby and Zhao. But he has nowhere close the power or the equity that Ruby and Zhao have. Like, especially Ruby, considering she's a powerhouse from the jump. And Zhao, we've got equity with. And he's faster than Zhao, which that's what she brings to the table. And of course, Ruby's not a fast attacker. But, you know, that's her whole deal. She's not fast, but she's powerful. It's just, I cannot stand Osmond. Like, the only thing he's got going for him is his action skill. That hover, that's all he's got going for him. Other than that, he feels like a last-minute addition. What do we get? Oh boy, we got a snail. Alright, you know, pick up a magic crystal just in case. Alright, yeah, magic crystal. But oh boy, we got a snail. Because I feel like Osmond is just a last-minute placeholder for another party member that they had to scrap. And I have an idea who that could have been. And I'll get to that later. Before we enter the cannon, something I meant to do is give Zhao that fish candy. Anyway. But yeah, as far as ranged attackers go, Osmond's at the bottom of the totem pole. Like, it's supposed to be complement one another, you know. Zhao makes up for what Ruby lacks, and Ruby makes up for what Osmond lacks, and you know, vice versa. You know, it's supposed to be just it's supposed to be a compliment. There we go. But no, he's not good at anything comparatively speaking. And it's not me wanting to hate on him. It's just, you know, facts are facts. I wanted to like Osmond, but my very first time playing through this, I had difficulty using Osmond because, you know, he's terrible. Oh, it's already some thunder anyway. But we'll talk about something else. Speaking of complimentary, let's talk about the melee characters, Towen, Goro, and Ungaga. That is a true complement trinity, because each one complements the other, you know, makes up for what the other two lack. Because Ungaga, like, they each have pros and cons, like big cons. Big pros and big cons. Ungaga's pro and con is he has range. Like, his pole arms, his halberds, his spears, all that. They are, you know, sweeping. You know, he's got the range going for him, but his drawback is endurance. His weapons are easily broken. You know, that's why he gets, you know, such high endurance for, you know, his higher level weapons. It's because they're easy to break. Goro, what he has going for him is a ridiculous amount of power, that brute strength. But what he has going against him is speed. Like, he's your run-of-the-mill berserker / barbarian. Of course he's not going to have speed. He's just going to brute force his way through. And Towen's advantage is his speed. But, you know, it's also his biggest disadvantage because, you know, you can string together those that 5-string combo and nearly take out, and can take out enemies, you know, without sacrificing too much. Oh, I have a new enemy, Titan. I know, you're wondering how you might serve Steve better. No need to worry. A list is coming. Staring's Rude Titan. Look, he's got something. Fight fire with fire, Zhao. Not literally, but you get what I meant. Why am I so miserable? I want to have the passion of youth. Don't we all? Yo, you wake up there, Zhao? Zhao, those ears are a little, big for a human, eh? Okay. Titan is a rock element, and he's weak to wind. He's pretty much a, you know, a redesigned, golem. Alright. King Mimic. Oh no, Happy Clown. Hi, is everybody happy? A present from the Happy Clown. Choose whichever you like. Let's go big box. Yeah, look at that antifreeze amulet. Come on. Do math. Alright. Anyway, but Towen's downside, again, is his speed, because, that 5-hit combo, I can't tell you how many times I've been caught up with it, caught up in it, only to lose out on hitting the brakes. Because especially early on in the game, or early in the life cycle of, you know, what you're working with. I have broken or worn down so many swords that way, it is ridiculous. In fact, there has been a couple of times where halfway through the game I have broken the sword I have started with. And sure, I could just scum save it, you know, and make sure that that break never happened. But I got so far into the game that I'd have to redo all of that. Stop guarding, come on. Huh, took him out before he could hit me. Alright. Okay, magic crystal, that's all. I'll meet you guys back at the cannon. Alright, we're actually going to leave. Because we did our 3 levels. Well, I say 3 levels, but I did more talking about, you know, random stuff and showing off, you know, our new weapons. So this is kind of a make good for that. Oh, almost forgot Atomilion. I was about to sign off. Alright. Well, seems like we got a new item. Alright. Got the eye, so we can complete the head. Still can't complete HR. The right shoulder. We can complete the left shoulder. Alright. And the elbow. Oh, no. We can't complete that. But we can set it. And we can't do anything with the other foot. Okay. Alright, so we got new stuff. Endurance +1, that's trash. Thunder. Holy. Okay, alright. Those are good. Fire. But if I go over to the head, it's going to trigger the cutscene. And I see more items. Scorpion Jerky. Alright. Grass Cake. Nice. Okay, up here. Which parfait? Nice. Is there anything at... Oh, yes, okay, there's something to look at. If I could just spawn near it. There we go. Come on, up. Uppies. Alright. Over here we got a fruit of Eden. Okay, we didn't get anything up here. Let's go ahead and see what's going on at the head. This is the party that goes on the head of the sunshine. Cool, ain't it? Oh, be careful not to slip. Boss! The tickets you asked for. I've got them. Good job. Ah, that's gotta hurt. I don't care about Osmond. Admission ticket. I forgot about that. He points to it. Okay, that's 3 things he's got going for him. Now we can enter the Coliseum where the competition is held. Finally, we're moments away from storming into the Coliseum. Let's go for it. Right, let's do it. That's so dumb. Alright, well, what are you? Which bag is full? Okay, that one. Alright, let's go ahead and hand these off. Grass cake. Which parfait? Scorpion jerky. Another fruit of Eden. Oh, our attachment bag is full too. Well, fudge. Well, at least I can see, something I can get rid of. No, you're set. You're set. You're set. You're set. You're set. Foobar. Okay, tell you what, you can have, Win. Nobody needs Win right now, so, here, have at it. Wait, does anybody really need Wind? Okay, no, you need a monstrous amount of attack. You don't need Wind. You just need a monstrous amount of fire. Nope. Yeah, okay, nope. Yeah, he can have all the wind he wants. What about ice? I have an... Wait. Yeah, that's... Okay, there's ice. So here. I don't know why I did that. Alright. So here, yeah. Go ahead and take your winds. I think I called it ice. Anyway. Alright, well. Yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of Dark Cloud. Next time, more of the same. See you guys next time.